Bash and Barb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Bash, and we got a crazy show for you today. But first, let's go to a little bit of a break.
Bash and Barb.
You know what time of the year it is. It's time to pump up your fall because it's pumpkin spice explosion season. Come in today to our fast food donut coffee shop because we are bursting with pumpkin spice flavor because everything is pumpkin. Order a pumpkin spice flavored coffee with pumpkin spiced, pumpkin flavored creamer with a dozen pumps of pumpkin syrup spiced in an edible pumpkin flavored cup that comes with a half a dozen pumpkin shaped donuts filled with pumpkin seeds that we call pumpkin donuts. And that's not all for the fall. Freshly ground coffee mixed with freshly decayed curbside leaves in yellow, orange, and red roast. Every leaf crunchy sip is now available in your favorite foliage color. Pump on kin to your local fast food donut coffee shop to eat and drink autumn today.
Bash and Barb.
Oh, my gosh. Now it's time to take a look at what we're going to be talking about later on in the show. A little bit later on in the show. First up, who we got? We got a monkey in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, sold a cell phone and took selfies and video. He was monkeying around. More on that a little bit later on, Barb. We're going to talk about that.
AI robots are now in charge of serving customers. Sorry, Karen. No more speaking to the manager in Korea. More on that later.
Florida City repeals a 13-year-old ban on saggy pants. Perfect for the pandemic. More on that a little bit later on.
Dr. Phil does not approve of the TikTok trend where people are calling him Daddy. More on that later.
The virus is prompting a pause on making peeps for the holidays. He said, I don't know about you, Barbara. I love a good peep. You know what I'm saying? Well, more on that a little bit later on.
A grave mistake in Indianapolis. Annapolis. Bash. Annapolis.
Annapolis for the holidays.
So say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, they changed the name for the holidays. It's Annapolis. Apples is. Yeah.
When a doc was confused for a casket. More on that later.
Spartacus, a 40-pound, 18-kilogram. You know, if you're measuring things in kilograms these days, African serval cat went missing. You gotta see this cat. Oh my gosh, here's a picture, Bob. You see that picture? Holy cow!
Oh my
so
God.
Cute. Sitting on its hind legs. You see that right there? Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Looks like it's making coffee, maybe a cup of Joe. I don't know what your favorite flavor is, but I bet the owners screamed Spartacus when he went. You remember that movie? We're going to talk a little bit more on that a little bit later on the show.
A festival was a boy was blown away. My copy here.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that.
So, you're okay.
Yeah.
We'll blame the producer. A boy was blown away at a festival. A kite yanked a 3-year-old into the air 30 feet.
30 feet into the air. Holy cow. Oh, I want to learn about that. Can we talk about that right now?
Quite the high kite ride there.
There you go.
More on that later.
More of that a little bit later on. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later. And an Australian man spends 2.5 hours in a box filled with ice cubes. It spends 2.5 hours. You can't believe that. More on that a little bit later. Cold, chilling. What a story. We're gonna dive into that
chills. One. They're multiplying.
I know. You should figure out diving into ice cubes. That would hurt you, right? Those be little scars, maybe some bruises on the back. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later on. All right.
Okay. Everyone's favorite stuffed animal was sucked at a baseball game in Oakland. More on that later.
Oh my gosh! Oh, so much to get to today. Jetpack show, bursting with content. So much to get to and do, and more on that a little bit later on.
Bash and Barb.
But now the less than helpful forecast with Stacy.
Actually, Stacy was like, "Oh, Barbara, you got this. All right, take it away. Here we go."
Well, it may or may not rain later on today. Make sure that you bring an umbrella and maybe a coat. Could get cold, it might rain.
Might rain. Okay. Oh, that's it, Barb.
That's the less than helpful forecast.
Okay.
Bash and Barb.
Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, let's head over to the traffic man. Jeff. Let's go down to Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Down the copter. What do you got, Jeff? Come on.
Jeff,
let's see what's going on down there on the traffic on the highways. Let's see what's going on. Jeff, the copter.
we'd all like to get home today, Jeff.
That's right, Jeff. Let's see what's going on down there. Let's see what roadways to avoid today. What new routes we should be taking, Jeff, with the traffic.
Maybe Jeff got stuck in traffic.
Let's go, Jeff. Jeff with the traffic. The traffic report up at the copter. It's plastered on the side. Bash Barb, copter.
I hear the helicopter.
I hear the helicopter. It must be up there. Jeff, can you hear us? I don't know about you, Barb, but those copters are pretty loud. You know,
they are quite loud.
Yeah, they are. Those propellers. You know, will they get spinning? All right. Oh my gosh.
Bash and Barb.
Woo! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! Well, we got an exclusive interview with the woman who has grown this year's largest local pumpkin. It's something like a whopping 5,000 pounds, Barb. Holy cow! Never seen anything like it. But I bet the fast food coffee shop would buy that pumpkin up in a heartbeat. They got a lot of things to offer over there at the fast food coffee shop. They got that pumpkin shaped, stuffed with pumpkin seeds donut that they're offering right now with the coffee. But more on that a little bit later on. All right. But right now we've got an interview with a depressed elephant. Here we go.
Hold on to your trunks. This is gonna be wild.
Yeah, that's right.
But Bash, I was not recording when we
Okay.
flew to Pakistan for that exclusive.
But you did the whole arm movement, you know, and we were there like this. You were doing that by your ear, like just cranking it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we were rolling, like you were rolling, like you were rolling, you were recording.
Yeah, no, it was more of like I'm rooting for you. Bash.
Oh yeah, easily confused, you know, because that's the same movement right there, also used in a club. You know what I'm saying? Remember,
Yeah.
Oh man, back in the day, back in the early '80s when I hit up that scene, that was fantastic.
I was
Holy
rooting
cow, that was
for you
fantastic.
though. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you remember that, Barb? Back in the early '80s when we were just go jamming out there. Holy cow! Oh my gosh. The Pet Jam, we would listen to a whole different types of music out there. That was fantastic. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Couldn't forget.
All right, well, let's. I guess we're gonna be moving on.
And Barb.
It's time to break a celebrity live by airing this pre-taped phone call live. That's right.
Live.
Oh my gosh,
It's almost
live.
like we're dialing the real digits
That's right. Here it is.
right now.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it. This is the real Jeff Goldblum cell phone. This is Jeff Goldblum's cell phone. The real Jeff Goldblum.
We did not ask permission to air this in advance, Bash.
Okay. Don't say anything, all right,
I'm
Barb?
holding my breath. Yes.
Hello. Oh, now this is good. You see, so poetic. You see, we're learning so much because you're there, so attentive. The ear curled to the
I
receiver,
can't believe it.
anticipating the underbelly thoughts of a man. What will he say? Will he say anything? And yes, yes, I do, because you're yearning for something more than a hello and a hang up. This is good. You got me.
Bash and
Oh
Barb.
my God. I could not believe it. That was a real Jeff Goldblum. That was pre-taped. We aired it live right now. That was totally live. That's
Totally live without permission.
We did not plan that one.
No, not at all. It was off the cuff because
Totally.
we are wild.
That's right. We are. We got so much to get to in this show. We got so many things to get to. But first,
First,
let's.
our personal update. How could we forget? Bash,
that's
what's
true.
going on in your life?
Well, you know, I adopted a whole bunch of cats. Actually, I didn't even meet them. Some guy dropped off like 10 kitties into my house. So I've been walking around. You know the whole different things.
I thought you
and-
said another word.
Kitties.
Kitties
Kitties,
with a
Triple
K.
Vision, yeah.
With a K.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
let's couldn't
adopted
hear
the
this.
kitties. They came to my house. It was, oh my gosh, they're all over the place. You know, the thing about kids, they're all over the place. They're climbing up on the walls and everything like that. I was like, don't wreck my studio. You know, yeah, because I got the old 8-tracks. Sometimes
Right.
what I like to do is I like to just throw them into my 8-track player and just jam out and just cool down and everything like that right after the show. Don't you play the 8-tracks there, Barb? What's your weekend like? What's going on?
Always. Big update in the Barb world. Okay, you're
Okay,
looking
what's going on?
at a new celebrity. Maybe.
What?
I've landed an audition.
Oh my gosh, an audition. We are so proud of you. Holy cow.
I
That
might be
is
taking off
something.
here soon with my career.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. We are loving that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. That's what people do here when you do a radio show. All of a sudden, it's just a natural flow right into just stardom right there. Do you know what I'm saying, Barb?
Dump button, where are you?
I'm sorry about that. I couldn't find it in long enough, but whatever. It's in the past. It's in the past. So people are listening to it right now. It's just in the past, so you can't go back.
Fantastic. I get it. I was shining a little bright. It's fine, but I shall continue to shine. More on that later.
More on that a little bit later on.
Bash and Barb.